3 sets of swings. 1 minute left, 1 minute right. Each set we're going to change this swing just a little bit and make it a little more difficult for you, so you've got a little something more to practice. Okay, meet me in warrior. Off we go. Standard swings for our first set. Good. Squeeze your glutes, stand tall. We're not worried about how many reps we get. I just want you to get them really clean. And I want your top hand, this guy, to be in charge of the swing. Bottom hand is in charge of the block. Top hand is in charge of bringing it back through after that drop. Make sure your elbows bend. You don't want to see your hands at the base of that swing. Good job. Squeeze your glutes. Stand tall. Good. Straight swings. That's all we need first. These practice sessions are all about just picking the mace up, getting moving for 10 minutes. Good. Okay. Switching sides, restack, and go. That's all we're getting. Just a little 5-second changeover. Good job. Keep your glutes on, keep your feet pushing into the ground. Don't duck your mace. Good. If you want some ideas of tunes to swing to, I've also got a swinging playlist for mace swings. Good job. We're over halfway for this set. Bend those elbows. Top hand brings it back around. Steady pause every time. Good job. We're almost there. Good, okay. Switch your top hand, but this time I want you to move up the mace a little bit, and we're gonna go really light on our bottom hand. And we're preparing our brain and our body to have a look at single arm swings. So I want you to go light on the bottom hand, light on the bottom hand. I'm still gripping with thumb, forefinger, probably. More fingers if you need, but I want you to at least start with removing your pinky and making sure the top hand is taking the brunt of the weight, okay? So as you practice, you just keep removing these pinkies, removing these fingers, sorry. Good. Eventually, you're gonna be just pushing the mace or gripping it perhaps with just your thumb, but see how I've still got my hand supporting on the mace as well, okay? Anytime you've got tail underneath your hand, you need to watch out when you bring it back. Good, switch sides. Halfway up again. Loose bottom hand, top hand is in charge. Good. Start with a couple of swings. Make sure you're bending your elbow. Loosen those pinkies. Good. Having a look at how much weight this single arm needs to take. Good. Whoops. That's okay, sometimes you do bang your own butt. Good. Maybe you're in an okay grip, maybe you've got more. Maybe you're just pushing your palm against the mace. Okay? Nearly there. Good job. One more swing. Okay. So that is prepping us for single arm swings. Next up, we're gonna spend 30 seconds. Keep this hand on top. I'm gonna do one swing to one side and then let it fall back in the other side. Now at the end, I want you to think about pulling it to your opposite hip. So pull to your hip, pull to your hip. Okay, so each time it drops, pulling to your hip, pulling to your hip. These are 10 and 2s. Good. Now, switch the top hand. 360. Pull it to the hip. Let it drop back. Pull it to the opposite hip. Okay? Cold 10 and 2s. If you picture I'm on a clock, here's 2 o'clock, there's 10 o'clock. Okay? Hands come down every time. One more rep, one more. There you go. Okay, little pause, have a big breath. Straight swings next, last and final time through. Just normal two-handed swings this way. Here we go. Awesome. Squeeze your glutes. If you're absolutely fine with two-handed swings, you can use this first set as well to practice that bottom hand coming off. You might need to still be towards the middle of the mace, or you might be fine to check it out here. Good. That's it. Nice and steady. Squeeze those glutes. Work on your breathing. One more. Good job, catch. We're gonna go to the other side. Restack. Standard 360s. Good. Good, we're nearly there. Good. Okay, next up. Okay. Single arm swing practice. Be up the mace as much as you need. Loosening your grip on the bottom hand. Loosening your grip on the bottom hand. Okay? Eventually, he will not be on there. Okay? You really need to be careful of any of the mace that is on the bottom side of your hand, okay? As you bring that back around, that's going to be the thing that can clock you in the head. Ooh, it's warming up this morning. Good job. Okay, get ready for the other direction. That bottom hand, taking less and less weight. Getting those fingers off. Coming to the okay grip eventually. And then eventually nothing. Being really careful of anything that's left over underneath your hand, okay? As you get more proficient and you can do single arm swings down here, there's less to worry about, right? Because that is where my hand is, okay? Good job. Keeping it two hands for now, especially if you're new. Just work on loosening that bottom hand. Make sure the top hand is in control of this swing. We are nearly there. Good job. The morning sun is warming us up. Okay, last round of the 10 and 2 practice. Only one set of it, like last time. So, one hand is on top. Pulling to the opposite hip, drop, pull to the hip. Good. Pull to the opposite hip. Once you get the hip let it drop back. Good. We're doing half of the time with one hand on top. And pause. Put your other hand on top. Same thing. 10 and 2. 10 and 2. 10 and 2. Yes, one way will feel better than the other. Totally normal. Nearly there. 3, 2, 1, and catch. All right, put the mace down. Have a few big breaths for me. Roll your shoulders. And the neck. Alrighty. Thanks so much for joining me for a quick little set of swings today. I'll catch you next time.